This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Hello, my name's Harriton Watko. Welcome to our program. Now, with the circus having come to town, as you can see with the Comelec, there are other programs and events that go on all the country. Let's see, we've got murder, we've got drugs, we've got press that go around the world. It's called the Liberal Party and those against the government, who forget or don't want to admit that this guy was elected democratically. Either way, ruins the reputation and the perception of a president and a country that seems or we think is moving forward. Either way, the innovations today, technology, science, move so much faster, so much so that when you get a new gadget in 6 months or a year, it is gone. The only thing that sort of strikes me and actually blows me away, if that's the right way to say it, is the new DICT having a third telco bid. They want to go by way of landline. When the reality of today's technology is basically going up. It's satellite. Maybe it's because the people behind the government bureaucracy are too old, like myself, growing white hair and going out of existence. Because the millennials and the new kids on the block, my kids, I didn't even have to teach them anything. And they go so fast with the computers and understanding all the platforms, all the apps, you and I get lost to. Even the president, I bet, cannot even keep up. With all the new apps, akala ko Viber, okay ka na eh. Messenger, di ba sa Facebook? You go to Europe? No, it's WhatsApp. Let's see. Iba-iba. It's like the currency. It's very difficult to understand. The dollar's going up, the peso's going down. But wait, the rest of the world, it's happening as well. We have to blame the Russians because it's got to be the oil. Either way, what I'm trying to say is innovations come in and out, and they're always moving forward. Now, let's look at our biggest headache, electricity. Because if you can't afford the gasoline, why? What for? Huwag ka na magkotse. Let's just pray that transportation gets better. But when it comes to our homes, alam mo, hassle, walang electric fan. Worse, kung kaya mo ng konti, miski air condition for everybody. Electricity is our biggest problem. Now, of course, the oligarchs just keep making more money. Now, if we allow them, it will just continue and we will just get more deprived. In this program, I'd like to maximize an awareness of sorts. Solar. We're going to talk about solar energy. We're going to talk about what can be implemented, the opportunities that are already here. Mga Pilipino po ito, mga korporasyon, narito na, may solusyon. Now, before I start to introduce to you the people behind it, providing you this opportunity, I'd like you to watch this short video. It's titled Tito Lourdes, Tita Lourdes. Hindi ko naman tita yan eh. But anyway, let's ask TOC, can we play the video, please?
morning, I'm Tita Lourdes. It was 2014 when my husband decided to put a SOLARIC. My husband was so cross about getting brownouts, high electric bills. You pay that much and you don't get the supply. 2014, about 4 years ago. I can say that before we used to pay 15,000 without the solar panels. Aircon, everything, big ref, and then after a while, after 10 months, it went down to 0, my bill. Then here's it, went down to 0. I spent about 500,000 for 22 panels. Let's say 10,000 a month. The money that I save, I use it for traveling. I save it for my grandchildren's education. Do something for myself to chill out. Absolutely, it's a great company. They have a good staff, people who knows what they're doing, and they're very honest with you. And then I have no problem contacting them and the service they give to me. Definitely worth the investment. I love it.
That woman was not joking. Can you imagine laughing with her and saying goodbye to Meralco? Wow. Next, all we got to do is vote for ABS to be closed down. And then you've got the ideal country. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the people behind SOLARIC, the people that will bring to you this opportunity. We have the president with us. We have Mike DeGuzman and a good friend of mine, Noni Dizon, who's now with them, right? Guys, tell us about SOLARIC first before I ask you a list of technical questions. Ano tingin mo? Mike, what do you think about, what is SOLARIC? Local, Filipino.
Yeah, so SOLARIC, we came up with a name, SOLARIC for Solar Integrated Circuits. So basically, we combine solar and your existing grid power to supply your home. In some cases, like the house of Tita Lourdes, we are more than 100% solar powered. We had excess power, which Meralco by law has to buy that excess power under net metering. So that's how we made the bill go 0, and that's something which we do on a daily basis.
SOLARIC is Filipino.
Filipino.
100% Filipino.
100% Filipino.
Where do you get your solar panels? Sa atin din, Pilipinas?
We get from Sun Power, which used to be made in Philippines.
Right. Hindi na, but that's the one in Montalban. Is that the one?
It's the one in Binyan. They have a big manufacturing
Binyan, have a plant.
Then we
Ang galing at tayo na gumagawa ng solar panels natin.
we actually make one of the world's best solar panels, the Sun Power panel.
Biro, what is the penetration of solar panels, approximate, in the
Approximately-
Philippines, the use?
Not yet 1% of 1%.
It's just as bad as the credit card.
Yeah.
Almost as bad as our banking system. My
Yeah.
gosh, no wonder it's a mess.
Yeah.
Why? People can't afford it?
It's
more or less.
It's fear of the unknown. Like basically,
Ayun.
people aren't familiar with it.
Awareness. Kulang.
Awareness. Like
Kulang.
any new product, you go through the awareness stage, adaptation, then mass scale. Right now, people are slowly being more familiar with how it works because it's already been on the 5th year already, the net metering program, where Meralco by law has to buy your excess power. That's how we made the batteries obsolete because batteries in a typical energy system is the biggest cost driver. But we made it
So,
irrelevant.
pag ano naman, pwede ka naman mag-generator eh. Ba't ka pa magbabaterya, di ba?
Oo.
No, but if you're on Meralco grid anyway, pag naubos yung, well, if the sun power ain't enough or whatever, you can suck back into Meralco.
Yeah, it automatically flows in.
Automatically. Oh. In
It
other
happens
words,
every day.
continuous power.
It continues, yeah.
Oh, continuous.
There's no flickering, there's no switching. It's just solar first because the voltage is 2 volts higher than Meralco. If there's not enough solar, Meralco automatically flows in. If you have too much power, it's going to flow back to Meralco and Meralco will buy back that excess energy.
Noni, why did you join the company? Relax ka na eh. Why'd you join? Kailangan mo, why are you back to work here? We're supposed to be all retiring. Look at my hair. Buti you're halfway. I'm all there. All I gotta do now is lose it.
Yeah. No, I came across this through a friend, and I found it to be a very, very good product that everybody can use. Not only use, take advantage of.
Oo nga eh.
I mean, you know, your roof is basically a non-performing asset. Now we can make it into a power plant that you can take advantage.
Di ba si SM roof are all solar panels na? If I'm not mistaken.
A good portion. They
A
have
good portion,
Yeah,
no?
they have a sizable installation there.
Biro mo, ginagamit na nila maximizing.
Yes.
After all, the cheapest energy, well, that's available, that God gave us, is the sun. Di ba?
Exactly.
I love, that's why I decided to settle in the Philippines. I don't like the cold.
Oh.
And I don't like it dreary and cold and rain, di ba? Magandang araw, vitamin D.
Yeah.
Now it's got power. Let's go to the technicals. Okay. Maganda itong unang site mo. No? Idle na naman ang bubong mo sa buhay mo. Let's make it earn money for you. Tama? That's the goal. No? That's okay. That sounds expensive. How does one invest in solar power? Parang may kamahalan.
Well, I would say solar is not cheap, but it's cheaper than an iPhone. For every solar panel that you put on the roof, 1.6 square meters, that's 400 pesos off your bill every month for the next 25 years. So if you make that kwenta, more than 5 times over yung payback nun.
Kung bumili ka ng kotse, mas mabuti bumili ba ng solar? I'm gonna spend 1 million. Di ba ngayon mga cars, mga halos 1 million eh. Tsaka babayaran mo 5 years. Di ba? Pinakamahaba pa. Ngayon nga, may 6 years na eh. So, instead of buying a car, mas may bumili solar, no? Para sa bahay mo, can it run the house? Maybe you can explain how that equates. Okay.
If you spend 1 million pesos on solar panels for your home,
Yes.
that's a very, very powerful system. Parang V8 na kotse yan.
Okay.
It's going to produce about 24,000 pesos worth of electricity every month.
24,000.
24,000. That's a
Okay yan.
ridiculous amount of electricity.
Oo, okay yan. Okay, pwede sa bahay ko yan.
Yeah. Some of our
So,
clients,
naka-aircon ka buong araw, di ba? Okay yan. Maski walang tao, ang aso ko naiinitan eh. Ayan. Okay.
our tagline
Wala
is,
akong aso ha. Okay, go ahead.
kung mahilig ka yung aso mo naka-aircon, magpa-solar ka.
Oo nga, ano.
Oh.
Eh, kung chow-chow pa naman yan,
Yung mga
no?
chow-chow, yung mga
Oo,
Alaskan
diba?
dog. Eh.
Oo, mga malalaking aso, di ba?
Yeah,
Alam mo
kailangan-
sa village, pasikatan ng aso eh.
Oo.
Hindi na yung mukha kasi pangit ka, maganda yung aso mo. Doon nakatingin, di ba?
Oo.
So, how does it work? You assess the house, you talk to the... Well, people have to go up to you
Yeah.
and say, I want to invest. What can I have?
Okay, so we have what we call a power audit, or in common parlance, lifestyle check.
Wow, galing ah.
So,
Sige,
parang
okay.
SALN yan eh. So,
okay,
we're gonna see, ano po yung electric bill nyo? Is it 10,000, 15,000,
Good,
20,
very good,
etc.? Then we also look ano yung daytime appliances, and also what do they run at night. The reason why we ask
Oo nga, no?
what they use during the day and night, kasi kung sinayos mo during daytime consumption, ROI niya less than 5 years. But if you want to have solar to offset day and night, you have to swim twice as hard to offset nighttime consumption.
Air
because
conditioning.
Meralco buys your surplus power at half rate at blended generation charge.
Wait. Why are they allowed to go into that equation if you're computing it? Dapat bawalan yan. Don't tell me it's the Three Stooges again.
That's a very interesting question. It's an
So-
ERC question. Why are they valuing it at the lowest?
Di ba pinalayas
difference
na lahat sa ERC bago na lahat yan? Maybe it will change. Or maybe palayasin natin yung tatlong economic managers ni Duterte ngayon. Mukhang oligarch-proof sila eh. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's-
Sorry, I
yeah.
always like to inject a
I
little
think
bit of
that's
politics,
something
you
an
know?
ERC should double check if
Alright.
the current implementation is aligned with the Renewable Energy Act.
You're trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, kayo dyan na nakikinig, start reviewing. Pag narito pa si Alan, yung abogado ko, no, huli kayo lahat, di ba? Go ahead. So, it's like you put up a power plant in your house using your roof. And
Yes.
your garden if necessary.
Yes.
So,
Or
depending on
carport.
what you want to spend up front. But it doesn't seem like it's... hindi naman mukhang mahal na masyado kasi para kang bumili ng BIOS, di ba? Magkano ang BIOS ngayon? 800, 700. So kung ilagay mo na lang sa bubong mo, instead of diminishing returns, actually increasing returns. Kasi there comes a time zero ka na. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Kaya mo i-zero ang Meralco bill. Gayong tumatawa si Ate Tita Lourdes.
Yeah, I call it the laugh of obsolescence.
Laugh of obsolescence. No, is that really true?
Yeah, her bill is gone.
I mean, wala ka ng kuryente babayaran.
Well, you can't bill a negative. Her bill's actually negative.
Oh, it's zero. Yeah. What is the purchase agreement with Meralco? Is that the one we were saying it's 50% only?
Yes.
And hopefully with legislation, assuming it's discussed again in Congress, tayo pa gawing matuwid yan na they buy it at least at 100%.
If they follow the practices which are done all over the world, it's supposed to be 1:1. So that's basically my challenge on the regulatory board to review the current pricing if it's compliant to the renewable
And
energy.
you have already, you brought it to them.
We brought it up, it's still under review. That's the line that I was given 3 years ago and up to now. So I'm a very patient man.
You're very patient. Okay. And this product, you don't have to import if somebody comes and says, hey, power my house. You can do it.
Signed, sealed, and done under a week.
1 week you can deliver, pero re-registro ka pa sa Meralco, siyempre.
Yes, we inform Meralco that there will be that installation because we had to tell Meralco to change the electric meter.
Oo,
to
na
a net
pwede
meter.
mag-reverse, no?
Yes, because if you export and you haven't changed the meter, that exported energy is counted as consumption.
Dumagdag pa.
Oh,
Grabe, there's something very wrong naman there, di ba?
yeah,
Yeah.
I would say.
So what do? We call SOLARIC, correct?
Yes.
We inquire, we get an assessment, a bill of health, and you work out more or less what investment they should make.
Yes.
But you could also trim it down. Hindi gusto mo may 10% ka pang Meralco, gusto mo you only want, kanyari you recommend 300,000 ang cost mo. Eh gusto ko lang 150, pwede pa rin.
Pwede pa rin.
Magre-reduce pa rin.
Very reduced rate. As long as you have 40,000 or more willing to invest in such a thing, we could do something for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a circus. It's called the Comelec. You know, why? Why those actors? We've got a guy here with a product that's only... Alam mo, ano kinagagalit mo every month? Di ba Meralco? Eh, kesa habulin mo mga yan. Ito na lang ang solusyon. Don't buy a fourth car. Don't buy a fifth car. Don't even improve your old cars. Because after all, diesel's going to get phased out eventually. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Sa England, ganun no? Next year, tatanggalin na daw ang diesel, 2019. And eventually, that's all going to start changing because of the movements. So, if you need, how do we all get in touch with Solaric?
We're found in Facebook. Solaric Philippines in Facebook. Or call us at 621-2626.
Kumuha muna kayo ng lapis. Sulat nyo. Again, the number?
It is 621-2626.
All right. We're gonna have to take a short break. Alam mo, mabilis talaga ang 20-25 minutes pagdating sa TV. Because I talk too much. You know? Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Again, one more time. Now, we're gonna take a short break. When we come back, we'll try to analyze more in the technical, and I'll ask both of them to explain to you the technical side of the implementation, the installation of the power. So stay with us. We'll be right back. Don't forget, I'm not asking any of these two people to run for the Senate, Congress, or what other monkey jobs there are. We are generating an awareness para sa iyo. It's up to you now to take the challenge, move forward, and live life more comfortably and laugh like that crazy woman called Tita Lourdes. It's the laugh of happiness. We'll be right back.